My parents don't want me to bring home my boyfriend for Christmas because of his skin color, so I am going to take my baby away from them. Me and my kids always go to my parents' house for Christmas and stay for a week or two. Well, this year I'm not sure what I should do because they've told me they don't want me to bring my boyfriend who's been coming to my house every year since we were 5. His family is in Florida this year, so he doesn't have family to spend Christmas with. We have been friends since we were 5 and my parents have always loved having his family over for Christmas. We started dating in July and now they have a sudden change of heart. My dad flat out told me it's because he's black. We don't care if you're friends, but we can't have that in our family. I'm not sure what I should do. Go anyway? I don't want my kids to not see their grandparents, but I also don't want him to be uncomfortable. And I don't want my kids to be around people who can't accept someone in their family just because he's black. I was going to be telling them I am pregnant on Christmas Day, but seeing as they don't want that in their family, they would hate the news. I'm so torn on what to do. Update. I told my boyfriend what was said when it was said, and he was also questioning me on if we should go because he was also still trying to process the fact that 2 people that claimed they loved him all his life suddenly doesn't want him a part of this family. At the time I didn't fully understand that this baby would be black as well, and if they couldn't accept him, how could they accept this baby? When I told him I thought we shouldn't go, he agreed and was incredibly hurt that my parents could act this way. I am confused and hurt as well because why would they act so nice and loving to him and his family for so many years if they feel this way? I called my siblings who were going to tell them we wouldn't be there and to tell them why, and some of them were disgusted they could say such a thing and said they would come to our house for Christmas, and a couple of them said I was being childish. I called my parents to tell them why I wasn't coming. They need to know why because they need to understand that their way of thinking is just wrong and they need to change. So when I called, I told them I wasn't coming because I am with my boyfriend and their racist comments are not going to be tolerated around him or my children. Then I dropped the news that I was pregnant. My mom came back with "That's great, honey. Another baby." She didn't even acknowledge anything I said before the baby. And I don't think she fully understood that this baby would be black, so I asked her how she would feel when that baby came out black because his father is black. She paused for a little and said, "I'm sure we can love this baby as long as he doesn't act like his father." His father? You mean the one that stepped up through my breakup with my children's father and helped move me out of his place? The one that helped me take care of my kids if I needed it even when my parents wouldn't? The one that's been my best friend since we were 5? He got good grades, never got in trouble at school, and was always good to everyone. I don't know how they could keep this act up for so long. It's ridiculous. So I'm not sure if they get it or ever will get it because I told her I was done with this and she wouldn't see her grandkids anymore, and she replied with "We'll see you later." I asked if I could talk to my dad and I could hear him say he didn't want to talk, so I hung up. I'm done with that family, my parents and the siblings that choose their side. Me, my boyfriend, and my kids will make new traditions at our house with the family that we choose to make. This baby will be loved tremendously by the grandparents from his side, and that will be enough. I told my children that we couldn't see grandma and grandpa because they were being mean and saying hurtful things about someone that doesn't look like them. My 5-year-old understood right away because she asked if it was because of the things they say about CJ, my boyfriend, which means she's heard them say things about him before they even said anything to me about it. I told her yes it was, and those things aren't nice to say or think about people.